guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As you guys can see by the title, today's video is going to be a tank clean. My big tank that you guys haven't seen since I sat it up is actually done cycling. We are getting to the end of the road with that. It's very exciting. If you guys enjoyed this tank clean video, feel free to subscribe down below and also hit the notification bell. I'm really excited to get fish. I feel like this has been a really long learning journey. It's taken a while to get here. Tank cycling is no joke. It has definitely been a trip, but I am getting there. I am learning, and I feel like I'm getting a really good handle on what it's like to take care of a fish tank, and so far so good. I'm enjoying it. So I am really hoping to be able to get some fish pretty soon. So that is why we are going to be doing a big clean today. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so I have Patrick here to help me today. Hello. First thing we're gonna do is we are going to go on and turn off the heater. We have to turn off the filter, and then we're gonna turn off the light. And then we are going to be basically breaking down this tank, essentially doing a full water change to over 50%. I'm gonna drain as much as I can just to do like a kind of a full restart since this tank has finished cycling. It is full of nitrates, like over 80 ppm. It's extremely high. It's been high for about a week now while the cycle has been finishing. So as you can see, the water level is low. That's because I haven't wanted to add any more water in here for the past week while it's been cycling. It's actually taken more like 3 or 4 weeks to completely cycle. And I have topped it off a couple times, but for the past probably like 7 to 10 days, I've just let the water kind of evaporate out, and I haven't been adding more. But today, that's fine. We're gonna be redoing it completely. We're gonna just do a quick clean. As you can see, the glass is obviously spotless because I've been doing my mag float like every day, and it does a really good job. So we're just gonna get started with cleaning this tank out, refilling it up. I do have some more plants we're gonna be putting in here. So I have some plants here that are in quarantine. They've basically been in here almost a week and a half now. I've been watching them. I've done hydrogen dips with these about 3 times over the past about week and a half. Basically, I just fill it up with water, dump a bunch of hydrogen peroxide in, I let it sit for a few minutes, and then I rinse it. And so far, I don't see any bugs, snails, or anything like that on them. So I think these plants are good to go. These aquatic plants actually came out of the tadpole pool. If you guys remember, I bought a ton of plants from the pet store for the tadpole pond, and I didn't want to waste all those plants that I bought. So here is about half of them. I do have a few more that are still soaking, but I'm going to give them a little bit longer of a time because they're a little bit more intricate of plants. But these are pretty simple, and I think that they're safe to put in here, so we're going to be doing that today as well. Is it going good?
Yep.
I need to trim all these plants once this gets emptied down, you know?
Takes a while, don't it?
Yeah, water changes with this tank will take a long time.
I've got a little pump.
What?
I've got a pump. Hook it up to the water hose and run it outside.
Really?
Just do that.
So Patrick has this pump that is kind of designed to like empty out large bodies of water or pools and stuff. So, oh my gosh, it's really heavy. And he also has these brand new hose pipes that basically just hook onto it. It's basically built to screw into it on both sides and pump out big masses of water. It's gonna be, oh my God. So we're gonna use, oh my gosh, that scared me so bad. So we're gonna use this pump instead to pump this out because it'll be a lot quicker. Okay, so we've drained it about 60%, which is about as much as I wanted to do. I am gonna be basically trimming back some of the plants that have died in here, and then also gonna be adding some more plants. So we're about to do that now. And then we're actually gonna be moving this tank completely to the other wall, which is still in my living room. And then we'll be refilling it back up once we have it moved over there. I'm just checking these plants to make sure they're 100% before I put them in here. Okay. This sword is doing really good. Look how good it's doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It should do well in here, I think. I want my tank to be really heavily planted. So if all of these grow, we'll be doing really good. I don't see any bugs, I don't see any snails, I don't see anything. So hopefully these are all safe. This one's kind of crooked, isn't it? Hopefully it'll stand up in time. It's like really wonky. Okay. All right, that's all the plants I'm gonna do today. All right, we're done. Now we can move it and fill it up. Looks good, huh? Okay, so the 3 products that we're gonna be using is Leaf Zone. This is like the best stuff that I've found to keep the plants alive. A friend of mine suggested this to me. So this is what I'm gonna be dosing it with for the plants. This is the stability. Even though it is pretty much cycled, it is good to add some stability in there. It's just good bacteria, shaking it really good first. So I'm gonna dose it with this. And then of course, to dechlorinate the water, we're gonna be using our prime. So I don't have fish in this tank, so we're gonna just go on and fill it up straight from the tap, but we are priming it before we turn the filter on, not to kill any bacteria. So I'm gonna go on and just fill this up with tap water, prime it, stability, and then the Leaf Zone. And then that will be all we do for this tank, and then it will be done and ready. We will test our water in a few days, and that will tell us if we're ready for fish. So that's what we're doing. All right, we're gonna do the Leaf Zone first, which is about 1 full capful for 30 gallons. This is 36 gallons, so we're gonna do a little bit more than a capful. There we go, that's done. Then we're gonna dose it with our prime. For this, it is 1 full capful for 50 gallons, so we're gonna do a full half a capful. All right, that's done. And then we are gonna do our stability. This is just healthy bacteria, so I'm gonna do 2 capfuls. That'll be fine. I'm not cycling it anymore. I just like to keep the good bacteria in there. So we're just gonna add a couple capfuls of this. And that is it. Now this tank is completely dosed and it is ready for fill up. It is completely filled up. I will show you guys once we have the light on there. The filter needs to be turned on, the heater needs to be turned on, and then I'll turn off my ring light and you guys can see the finished tank with all the new plants. I think it's gonna look really, really good. I'm excited. All right, it's done, and here is what it looks like. So beautiful. And you guys can see all of the new plants that are in there. I did add this beautiful sword back here. As you can see, I have a ton of new growth on this little sword and the sword that's back here. And then I did add in this tall plant here, and there's one more actually behind this big piece of driftwood. So I have 2 of those. They're really pretty. I don't know what they're called. If you guys know what these are called, let me know down below. You guys probably saw me like checking them for anything before I put them in here. I don't know what those are called, but they're beautiful. So I have those in here, and then I obviously have my lotuses, which are my favorite. I'm gonna zoom in on those because they're my favorite that I have. And I actually have a lot of new growth on my red lotus, which is that plant, which is my favorite plant, and it's beautiful, it's huge. And then of course I have my little banana plants. I have 2 of those. I think I have 2 of every single plant in here. I have 2 red lotuses, 2 bananas. I actually have 3 swords now, and then 2 of this one. I don't know what that is, but I love it. It's really pretty. That is it for this tank. You guys want to see something so funny that I notice every time that I like look at the tank or clean the tank or do anything? I have this one bright blue rock. Can you guys see it? I don't know where this rock came from or why it was in there, but I just noticed it and I always see it. It's so funny. This camera is like not zooming. There it is. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me clean my tropical tank. Also, before anyone freaks out, don't worry, Moo is okay. I know you guys see her empty 40-gallon breeder. I have recently moved Moo to a different tank. If you guys haven't seen that video on my Moo update, I will link it for you in the description down below. So don't worry, she's okay, but she is in another tank, and I told the entire story as to why she is. If you want to watch that video, I will link it on the screen or down in the description below. But yeah, hopefully we will be able to get some fish pretty soon. I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. Be kind. Bye.